What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I want to welcome everybody to the Stephen Cartwright Show. And on this show here, we do our best to advocate for men, and we try to, we are going to shine light on the realities of our community. And this video today is Modern Women, the Cold Hard Truth. You know, I'm going to spit some cold hard truth at you today. Modern women. And we said we was going to get off into some of the Pookies and Ray Rays and the Do Dirties. And we're going to get off into even the state in this short video about modern women, which you just really and truly don't understand about men. You know, modern women, you know, we say to the ladies, y'all gonna get a real reality check. You're fixing to get a real wake-up call. Because in today's dating market, we already know. Let's go on ahead and get it out of the way. This is something that we already know, that men are not approaching westernized women. It's not that men are not approaching women. Men are not approaching westernized, feminist women. Westernized, feminist women. It's not that men are not approaching women. I say, for the modern American woman, matters who you are. Bad for you. You know, ladies, you haven't buckled down yet, and you hadn't realized that you need to look in the mirror, go to the church, or wherever you need to go to take a look at yourself and realize that you need to change. Because the cold hard truth and the reality of it all, of this whole thing is that you're thinking that you're going to be able to get these men back. Ladies, you're not going to be able to get these men back. Let me spread something to you about men. Let me tell you something about men. Let me tell you this. If a man is traveling abroad to another country with other women that is treating them right, and that is giving them what they want, women that is feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and hard-working too. You think that man gonna give that up just to come back to you? You ladies has got something real coming at you. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I see it already coming down the pipeline, ladies. Even the Pookies and Ray Rays are getting tired of you. Told you it was going to happen. I seen a lady, several of them, coming over talking about all the hood dudes. Y'all think y'all still in the house? Y'all still with us? Y'all still in the house? Oh, you begging for them to stay now, right? These guys, let me tell you something. Men, I don't care if they're all Pookies and Ray Rays. When women mess up with good men, and it has helped to make those women's lives better, and those men has treated those women right, but those women chose out to go out and do dirty by these men. Don't you think for the first minute that Pookie, Ray Ray, or Do Dirty respect you for that? Believe me, in the back of his mind, trust me, ladies, he think you ain't about jack shit. And he's going to eventually put it in for you. He may have things up on his record. He may have things that he got to get fixed, but he do not trust you as far as he can see with a blindfold on in the pitch black. You can believe that. I'm a man myself. I know exactly how they think. Ladies, let me give you another piece of the cold, hard truth. These women of these other countries, the women in the DR, the Philippines, Africa, and all those that I didn't name, when they see, especially black American men, which is kept on the low, they love these men. They are crazy about the men that you didn't want. You say so-called that you didn't need. Let me tell you something else too, ladies. You know, you want men, you know, $100,000 men, but you don't want the $50,000, $60,000 men. You don't want the men that's making this kind of. Let me tell you something. If you are making, let me tell you something, ladies, hear me closer. The average woman don't clear but like maybe a black woman don't clear but like $37,000 a year. That's the average for them. Just say you come around, you have a woman that makes $50,000 a year, but between $37,000 and $50,000 a year, and you meet a man that makes $50,000 a year, and say you make $50,000. That's $100,000 a year, but you say you don't want that. You don't want a $100,000 household that's coming into your home. But that next woman will be glad to take that $50,000 man and add it to her income. And then you got two minds against one. You're going to get beat out every time. And you think these women are just going to want to give these men back? Or you think you're just going to be able to infiltrate their families in the way that they want to? That's why I say, modern women, especially you live with more regrets than anybody I know of. You just enjoy living with regret. Modern women, you ain't learned yet. You blind, and you love playing the victim. And the government, you hadn't figured, yeah, you done figured out it's your greatest enemy. Believe that. Modern women, just the cold hard truth. And Pookie, Ray Ray, and Doodaddy, they want a quality woman too. I want you to know that. And when you do good men badly, you think these men don't take a look at you? You think these men don't put you on notice? I'm sorry, ladies. And I am happy to be the bearer of this news. Even with them, you won't notice. You don't believe me? All you got to do is let this thing in your chest just keep beating and let this thing here keep working right. Eventually, it's going to show itself. This message is primarily for modern women. Men too, or whichever the case may be. This is the Stephen Cartwright Show. We tell the truth here. We're not going to lie to you. We're going to tell the truth. And these women that's over in these other countries, they're not going to give these men back. You're turning to even renting male strippers. You think these male strippers are going to come to you once they're done? No, they're going to want a quality woman too. Let's get off into it. Men want quality women. They don't want women all ran through. Men don't want women with high body counts. Men don't want women that's for the streets. Men don't want women loudmouth and ratchet. Men don't want really good, decent men. Don't want loudmouth, ratchet hood rats. And neither is coming to the point now to where men are not going to be leaving their seed with the modern day woman, the modern day westernized woman. Eventually, they're going to stop dropping their seeds in you. The seed is going to be in Africa, somewhere overseas. And those same people, they're going to have rights here. So, I mean, a lot of you modern Western women, I advise you don't throw away your dildo. Because eventually, even the male stripper's going to get tired of you. I know men. I know how they are. You see it already. In the streets. And you see it on social media. You see it in the streets and social media with men. And you see how women are reacting to this. Women, if you don't start to make an effort to try to fix your relationship with your men, you're going to be left with the worst of the worst men. And you don't have the excuse anymore saying that, you know, all men ain't this, ain't nobody buying it. And the government wants to keep you that way. Something that a lot of modern women really need to grow to understand. This is not to hurt your feelings. This is to wake you up. The hell if it hurts your feelings. I don't care if it hurts your feelings anyway. All of these aggressive, modern American women, and I'm speaking of black women in particular, You know, ladies, you need to turn it around. You need to change. Men are leaving the United States in massive numbers. More's coming down this pipeline. And men are not approaching you. This is the message that I have for the modern for the modern woman. This is the cold hard truth. It is not winter. It is past. It's an ice age, and it's fixing to get colder for you. Don't throw your dildo away, and eventually, that's going to become irrelevant. Because we all know both, ain't nothing like the real deal. And the real deal is something that you don't have much of anymore. And Pookie, Ray Ray, and Do Dirty already showing signs of tired of you. Already. And it's going to get worse. Because they want quality women also. And they know what it's all about with you. Control. No matter what they did wrong in their past and previous life, they're never going to allow you to control them. Believe that. Ladies, straighten your act up. Modern women, cold hard truth. Pookies and Ray Rays are getting into the game now. And if you think that you're going to control these men that's in prison, good luck. Because eventually, they're not going to want it either. Believe that. Believe that. These men are not going to allow you to control them. You wreck your own relationships with good, honest, hard-working men, but you're on your last leg. These men are no longer accepting it. They're no longer going for it. And these women in these other countries, they're not giving these men back. And there are more going to follow. Can you imagine with the amount of single men? I'm going to tell you something. 54% of African American men are single and childless. And they knowing that they have the financial means. And 64, let me name this here too, and 64% in the middle class, upper middle class. And these men knowing that they have the finances and the means to a higher quality woman that is going to give them what they want. Africa, the DR. And you think these men, you think this ain't on these men's minds? You think about that. 54% of black men single and childless. 64% in the middle class, upper middle class. That's a lot of men doing well for themselves. And just think, you ladies are not even smart enough to capitalize on such a huge bounty. And you think those women overseas is not going to take advantage of that? Calling them poor and all kind of crazy names is not going to get it. Ain't going to do it. Believe that. It ain't going to cut the mustard, ladies. These women are going to give you a run for your money. The cold hard truth to modern women. Ladies, we love you. But men are through waiting. Time to cut. Either pull or get up off the pot. Either straighten your act up or leave us alone and get out. We love you, ladies and gentlemen. This message was mainly for women. Men, I want y'all to come in. Show will start. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the show will start. A live stream on YouTube start 9 p.m. Friday. We're gonna try to see if we can get a show in on Saturday also. We love you, ladies and gentlemen. And this video is called Modern Women, the Cold Hard Truth. Thank you. We love you. And of course, peace out.